morning everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business in Mansfield called The Flower Patch. Before we start, I'd just like to say a big heartwarming thank you to all my subscribers that messaged me wishing my husband well. That was really so heartwarming and very touching. It brought a tear to my eye, and that you were so kind, and concerning and generous with your words. An update on my husband. His back is slowly getting better. He's now able to sit up and walk slowly, into the kitchen or to make himself a cup of coffee. He's still limping, or should I say walking really stiffly as well, and holding his back. But he is on the mend. So thank you so much again. That's really so touching. And even my husband thought it was as well. So again, a big thank you. It's very kind. As well, I've got some good news. Let me just show it you. My little Wi-Fi dongle to attach to my laptop in my shed, so I am able to go live. My son put it all together, everything. Not that I didn't know how to put a SIM card in, because it is a pay-as-you-go. It was quite expensive, only because I went for the 64, is it gigabyte? Something like that. I'll tell you shortly. Let's have a look. Oh gosh, here we go. I am rubbish, guys, at things like this. Oh, 4 gig, I don't know what that means. Yeah, 60 gigabyte. 60, it says. I know that's something to do with memory. I haven't a clue how it works or anything like that. Oh, I've just switched it on. Oh gosh, hold on, guys. It's got all its blue lights on. I've just switched it on. Oh my good gracious. Oh, it's gone off. Oh. See what I mean? I am rubbish. So it's got its own little, it's ever so cute. It looks like a miniature, is it router that you use to connect in your house? It's got its own little cable to connect from my laptop into this at the back, and then connect on my phone with a, when you set up like Virgin or Skybox, and you have to put in a password, and what else did it say? Your Wi-Fi network name. My phone will pick it up, apparently, so my son said, and all I have to do is just place the password into my phone and it will connect there, and also do the same to my laptop. Fingers crossed, because I am terrible. So I wanted to show you that, but it's so tiny. I love anything like this. It's cute when I opened it up, and because I was expecting it like that, if I'm being quite honest, or similar to a memory card, but no, it's a little miniature router, whatever you call them. And I thought, oh, isn't that sweet? So I haven't tried it out, because if I try it out, I'll go live. So I was considering a day when to have a go at going live. I was going to do Wednesday, but unfortunately I've forgotten that me and my son, who's autistic, are going to see his girlfriend in a concert Wednesday afternoon. So I will be doing a video, but it will be in the morning, and I will be posting it in the evening. So I don't know. I know I've got choir on Thursdays, so I don't know whether to do it on the Friday or tomorrow, or maybe Thursday morning. I'm not sure, because I have to take into consideration people in other countries, their time difference. I had a look on my phone, and apparently they said that the USA are approximately 4 to 5 hours behind the UK, depending on which state or what that they live in. So I had a look at South Carolina, North Carolina, Kentucky, Missouri, oh gosh, Texas, things like that I looked up at. So they're relatively around the similar time scale, you know, 4 or 5 hours behind. So I have to take that into consideration because I don't want to be doing it while you're all asleep, having a nice, lovely dream. So I've got to work that one out yet. If you've got any suggestions in America, send me a message, either on YouTube or on my email, my private email for my business, which is theflowerpatch2401@gmail.com. I'll repeat it again. It's theflowerpatch, all one word, 2401@gmail.com. So fingers crossed. I have said to my youngest son, oh, I'm so nervous, and he's just said, Mum, all you're doing is doing what you're doing when you're recording, but you're just going live and you'll see your subscribers' comments. So yes. So I said, yeah, but what if the videos last a bit longer because I keep looking and chatting away and not concentrating on what we're doing. So that's the good news. And I have had one of my subscribers said she'll definitely be watching it, and that's Julie Hodgkinson. So welcome, Julie, again. I hope you enjoyed your weekend away. And Sandra, I'm sure you went away, Sandra, as well. You know, and all your other people who went away for the weekend. Right, now this yesterday, as I was just doing helping my husband while he was sat there, I was doing work for him while he was, you know, telling me, you know, what he wants me to do because he couldn't do it. And I came across some piping. What we had when we connected the lighting up, and it's outdoor pipe covering. And I also came across some piping what we had for his old fish tank. We used to have a fish tank which was 8 foot by 2 foot, 2.5 foot depth. So I came across this, and it's got another roll of it, a really big roll. So I thought, what can I do with this? I asked him if I could have the little bits that was cut up and not fastened up, you know, fastened up in the package on the big roll. He said yes. So I thought, shall we do like an abstract arrangement? How will I get it to look abstract? Well, I've tied it in a so-called knot, just threaded it in and out, and then I've had to do this before because it's very tough. This very tough. I tried bending it and it's, oh goodness graciously, yeah, and to try and keep it in one position, it just kept flipping open. So let me just put that on the, well, I'll put it here because I'll probably not going this side. So I pierced some holes in the two ends, oh my goodness, and then tied it together with tie wraps. That's the only way I could stop it from popping out. And then I decided, well, I can't just have that sat on the table like that. I need something to put my flowers in. So I got one of those little plastic floral, what are they called? Trays, that's it. I glued, and I cut a bit out for this bit because it was rocking like that. So I got my clippers, I've got a bit of glue on it. Cut a bit out for this pipe to sit in flush. And then I also did a bit there where I cut it out for that pipe here to sit flush as well. Then I decided, right, I need to hold the tray in. So I put a hole through the tray with a tie wrap, and as you can see, and I threaded it underneath the piping. I mean, I had no choice but to fasten it there. So you do see that, but I thought, what if I put a little bit of oasis in there and then put just a few flowers on there as well to hide those tie wraps or zip ties. And then I placed my moss in, and I had to cut a corner off so this pipe here could sit flush because it was creasing the oasis, not moss, the oasis, so I had to cut the corner off of it off. So that's how, there we go, our abstract, or sort of an abstract arrangement or piping. Something different, something a totally different shape. And if you want, you could put your flowers through the actual piping where it's folded over inside and like that. Go through there, put some in there as well. So I thought, what a super idea. So my husband said, at least it's got rid of some of my piping. I'm happy about that. And the fish tank one as well, I've got that where we had the pump, and that's black. I was going to use that, but then I kept looking at this and I thought, oh, it's so nice. I love the white and green effect on it. So that gave me the reason, what colour are we going to do our floral? I was going to do it white and green, but I've got turquoise. I could have done it baby blue actually, but I'm not going to change my mind now. So I've got a bit of baby blue, but not much. So I need to cover my oasis now. So I thought I'd leave that and do it while I'm on the camera. And my coffee. I've got glue all over the handle of my glue gun. Ooh. So I've got, and I've never done one of these. Never. So this is a first for me, guys, as much as it is for you. So I'm going to get my moss pins, what we call in the UK, and I'm going to put some moss on. I was going to put the aspidistra. I did have a go, but I just couldn't get down the sides to glue it down the side. So if I just stand up and just place bits of moss pins in to hold down my moss. Oops, let me get them this side because I am right-handed. Having things on the left side, it's awkward for me. Well, not awkward, but it's not as comfortable. So I'm going. Oh, I'm so glad I'm back, guys. Because when I don't work, I get bored. I really do get bored. I am, as one of my beautiful subscribers said, you know, relax, and you're a very hard worker. I am. I don't like sitting around because once everything's done, I get bored because there's nothing else to do. I was itching yesterday to come and do a video, but I held back because of my husband. And in the evening, I left him to sit on his own in the other room, and my fingers were twitching. And I just thought, oh, really, hurry up tomorrow. I'm not saying I don't like looking after my husband. I do. I don't like to see him in pain. So I just wanted to do something. I wanted to create. That's what was playing on my mind. So, and then, but it's a good job that I did clear some of his tools away, because he's moving his tools from one shed to another, and he's allowing me to have one of the small garden tool sheds that he built to put my wreaths in, the ones that I don't sell, so then I can advertise them again, especially the seasonal ones, the following year, instead of taking them apart. Because I've had no room before, I have taken them apart. And my husband said, you know, well, I asked him what he was doing with the spare shed, and he said he doesn't know. So then I asked him if I could use it to put some of my wreaths in and save for the following year. And he said yes. So lovely. I'm just going to put these, make sure I can't see no oasis because, oh, isn't it lovely? It's it's not awkward to put the the moss on, because there's not really that much in the way apart from this one here, but I can work around that. I need another moss pin there and one here. You know, when you go on holiday, but then after a certain length of time, you can't wait to get into your own bed. That's how I was with this. I just couldn't wait to get back to doing it. Right, I can see a bit there, what's a bit loose. Oh, now how will I take that through? There we go. One moment. There we go. Oh, let's put the last one in. So there is the moss. All done, so we can't see the oasis. I do use reindeer moss, fresh reindeer moss. I don't use artificial moss. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I have used it before, but I just like the smell of fresh moss. So I've done that before. Now we start and go through what we're using. Now, I've got these little twigs out that I've got. Just little branches, and I thought, if I use these, I'll use them as a contrast against the green. I don't know whether to call it aqua or green or baby blue. It's one of those. And I thought that might look nice, just as a different texture and colour to what, you know, all the blues and the greens. Excuse me. I have got some more willow art. I keep getting this out but not using it, and I think I do need some white, but again, I might not use this. So as you all know, my saying is, if in doubt, leave it out, or if you've already put it in, if in doubt, take it out. So I've got 3 pieces. I've chopped these off before I started. Oh, the plastic. Here I go again, moaning. I'm back. Of my crocodile fern. Now this is a light colour. It's got a bit of, looks like dusty colour on it, grey or white. And I thought that could look nice, either seeping out through some of these edges here, you know, or perhaps one just sticking up like that, upright, or even I could have it in there, couldn't I, sticking out. Who knows, as we go along. Like I say, I've not done one of these. We'll sort it. And then I've got my light green fern as well, from the company Leaf, the rubbery texture, and I love it. So I thought we could also use some of that. And along I thought, let's get our conifer, or is it cypress leaves, what you make, some people call it. And I thought, let's get some of those out for it to hang over and come down here and give it more of a nice round, softer touch. All my ficus leaves arrived, my variegated ones. My bucket is chock-a-block. So I had no more off-cuts, no more little bits. So I've had, well, apart from that one, that's all I had left. So I've had to get fresh stems out, and oh my goodness, when he arrived yesterday and knocked on the door, oh, and I thought, what's that? I can't remember ordering anything to be delivered Sunday, but I opened it and look what was inside. So I'm happy about that. So I've also got out some Dusty Miller. because I thought as well that one piece may look nice there, or a piece coming over the side here could also look quite nice. Now for my flowers, I'm not sure which ones I want to use. I do know I want to use our lovely little calla lilies for, again, our movement and the airy feeling. So I am going to be putting some of those in. It's a pity they don't do them in blue, because I would be buying those in abundance. Now I have got, I keep saying these look like anemones sometimes, but they are wild poppies in the blue, like more like a bluey grey, and I thought they might look nice for a different shade to go alongside. Look at that. Look at the contrast in that. Oh, and I thought I need at least something in white, so I thought let's get three lilies out, some nice beautiful lilies, and perhaps sit them again. You put them through there. You haven't just got to put everything in the middle. So that's the reason I've covered the oasis, in case I don't put everything in the middle, and at least it's covered, because I do like the idea of popping them through the sides and that. So I've got those as well, and I have got these beautiful, and I picked these because look at the foliage. Oh my goodness, these beautiful big-headed open aqua colour or baby blue, whichever, or duck egg, I can't make my mind up, but they are beautiful. The grey stems would look superb in there. So I've got 3 out of those because they're quite big. Oh, I found these in my oddments. Now, the other day I said I couldn't remember what they was called. I know they was called the Billion Stars, Astrantia. That's what they're called. I finally remembered the other day when I went in. So they are Astrantia. So I've got some, but I didn't want to use fresh stems when I've got 3 little pieces here. So I'm going to use those as well. Now I've got some peonies and the odd little bit of wildflower. I think I've been chopping on this, so I've only got 1 of these left. But I've got also some beautiful peonies as well. And they're multi-layered, aren't they beautiful? Oh. Now, in duck egg blue, I thought I might get another, I'm not sure, of my hydrangea. Isn't that a fabulous colour? Duck egg blue, it's so calming. And as well, I didn't know if to use these and use just 1 as a big focal point. My beautiful, beautiful sunflower. I have these in several colours, but these are stunning. They're so realistic in the centre as well. They actually look like they're all furry in the centre, like a real one is. And they're furry to touch. Lovely, lovely texture. So I've got some of those as well. So that is what we're going to use today. Now, because I'm going to use my turntable, so I can go around, and I'm going to sit down, I think, today. I don't know if you can see me. Where does my head go to? Just under the shelf. So let's have a look on the camera first. Oh yeah, you can see my head, I think. One moment, let me come back again. Yeah, I think you would. I think you would. If not, then it may chop off just the top of my head, perhaps my eyes or something. I'll try and lean my shoulders down like this. Oh, and I got 1 of these. Now, I was just browsing again, looking on Shein, and I spotted 1 of these little spatulas. I know I've got 1 of these. I tried this out the other day, and the glue just kept going through. So I think that would be just better to wipe things off for me as well, you know, catch the glue bits with it being rubber, as well as, you see, I'm cleaning it now because I can see Oasis on it. As well as what I use my soft-headed paintbrush. I thought this would be okay. So I got one of these, and this said it was heat proof. And on the end it bends over, so if you dip it, I've tried it this morning with the glue on here. You dip it and it bends like that, so you can just scrape it over. It is fabulous. And once, if your glue dries on it, don't worry guys, just don't worry, because I left the glue to dry purposely to see if it would just stick and it get clumpy. Gosh no, you just peel it off like that and it just pops off. It is fabulous. So I've got that, and I've ordered some more elastic bands because I've got a feeling I was running low, and when it comes to all my orders I like to wrap them up in the elastic bands. So I've ordered two like size tennis balls. Oh, that's a bit strong. Oof. My son made me that. Oh, goodness gracious me. What's he put in? A tablespoon? Like that. They come like that. So I've ordered two of those, and I got those off Amazon. I did see the ones I had before in Wilko's, but as everybody knows, they're shutting down. And they were 75p. They, I think, was £6.99 for 100 on there. So bit expensive, but I couldn't find them anywhere else. I don't think I looked enough really. So let me drink this mud. Oh gosh, it is strong. That's my autistic son. He makes me coffee and he puts a tablespoon in sometimes instead of a teaspoon. Oh, I can't drink that. Oh gosh. Oh goodness gracious me. Oh, that leaves a horrible taste at the back of my throat. Right, I think I'm going to just try and pop some Oasis down that one. So I don't need, I wonder if this spatula, this rubber one cuts. Let me just measure how wide I have to have it. Right. Oh, it does it. Oh, not very well, but I don't want a big piece. I want it. Oh gosh, no, it's not very good. I wonder if this plastic bit will do it for me. It saves me going to get me now, my spatula. So I've only got a little piece like that, and all I do is just push it in. I'm hoping it goes in because I have got the tie wrap on the top. So let's give it a go. Oh, it's going in. And it's coming around the sides, look, but that's okay. I know that's tight. So all I will do is just smooth that off. Oh gosh, I've heard of them. These are my late orders. And I'm just going to round it off to the shape of the pipe. Again, I've not done this before. It's just an idea that popped up in my head. So let's take the top piece off. Just smooth it down. I want to get rid of that bit that's gone down the side. Oh, oh, it does come in handy, this little thing. Oh guys, I've been dying to get back to doing my work. I miss it. I am a workaholic. I do miss it. Let me just get the Oasis off and I'll show you. There's a piece what's gone down there. There we go. There we go. So that is in there. So if I wish to stick something just in there, there's a bit of extra, well, not decoration, to put something in another area, because I was considering which will be my front, which will be the back, or will I do it as a 360. I think as I go along, that will make my mind up. I think it may be a 360, especially if I want things coming through the pipe there, things like that. Oh, isn't that good? So, let's get started. Right, now let me just think about these little twigs. I'm not going to place them in yet. I think I need to put the greenery in first before I put that in. Before that makes me, you know, choose whether to put it in or not. I'm going to cut all of these. Now there's one missing off of this, so I don't know where that's gone. So I'm going to just chop that off. Now I'm going to, I think, pop these through so they're coming out of the side like that. I think that's what I'd like to do with these. Take this plastic off at the end. Let's see where I can... Oh, there's one right there. Oh, lovely. I will let you know, guys, what day I'm going to go live. If it's not this week, because of obviously I've got commitments with my son and his girlfriend and the choir, then it would definitely be next week. I just need to know if there's a particular day that suits people, because I do like to please my customers and my subscribers. So if there's a particular day that's people like, you know, really can't be there to go live with me because of the work commitments or family commitments, I understand that. I like to take that into consideration. I don't just go live and think, oh well, if they don't come on, they don't come on. I don't do that. I do take into consideration what that you may be busy. Put one at the bottom there. Now, is that too low? Yeah, because I want to show off the piping as well. So yes, this piping is what we had when we had outdoor cables, and we wanted to cover them up from the frost or anything like that. And plus this will hold it in, these piping as well, gives it a bit of extra support. Oh, and I had a beautiful, beautiful message. Oh my God, now this really did put tears to my eyes. From a lady, a wonderful, wonderful lady in America called Carol. Oh my goodness, such a wonderful message. She was saying, it was a lady who was, you know, wanting to know about how to fill a glass vase and a wine bottle. And she had watched the video and she sent me a beautiful message. Carol, you mustn't make me cry because I am an emotional person. I really am. And she thanked me for the help concerning showing her. She really respected that I went to the trouble to do it. And she thinks I'm such a sweet lady, like many of you have messaged me. And that's so kind. That is so, so kind. and many more things she said to me, which, oh my goodness, Carol, it got tears going in my eyes. I didn't know what to say when I read them. I read it to my husband and even one of my sons, and even my autistic son, and he sat there and he went, "Oh, Mum, isn't that nice?" Nice wasn't the word. It was really heartwarming. And she said, because I mentioned a name on the video, she felt like a celebrity. Her and her husband had smiles all the way across their faces. Carol, everybody who's my subscriber, you are all celebrities, including yourself. You're a celebrity to me because you took the time out and subscribed to my channel, and you watch my extra, sometimes long videos, which are like a movie, and I am honoured. So to me, each and every one of you are my celebrities. You are all wonderful people and very, very caring as well. So thank you, Carol. Thank you so much. And she's even called me her dear friend. Isn't that heartwarming? Oh, it's lovely. So again, Carol, thank you. Very sweet of you. Thank you. And all you others that have sent similar messages, really, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It is wonderful. Right, I'm putting in my fern. I've got to stop talking about it because I'll start crying. Again, I'm a very emotional person. I'm putting in the fern, but I'm also bending the stem on it to give it more of a natural look, and as well as bending the actual leaf itself, because these are wired, just to give it a different look. Again, to put around here or on the bottom, or even that one would look nice there. So we'll place that one there, leaning over, because ferns do lean quite low. Well, I'll say quite low. I've got a fern what's got about 120 centimetres high, but the leaves just like lean over. And if you've got small ferns, then they lean over to the ground. I was going to take a video actually of with it being raining yesterday as well. Oh, it was awful. But I'm not one to shy away from work when it's raining. So I was going to take a video, but then I was helping to sort my husband. Well, I'll say I was helping him. He wasn't doing it because obviously he was poorly. Right, I'm not sticking that one in the oasis. That one has just gone into the piping and I can see it just coming through here. So I'm cutting that off. And if I can still see more of it here, which I can, I'll cut that bit off as well. So as far as we've got, that's how it's looking. Isn't that piping divine? Who would have thought a piece of pipe, you'd think lovely. Let me just see. I don't know about these guys. I may just chop the odd bit off and stick them in the pipe. I don't know about the size. It's the size. They're not very big, but oh, that one looks nice there. Or do I put odd one under the conifer? Let me chop one off. Oh, they're all stuck to each other. So I'll chop that off. And that. Let me just see the small pieces, if they look much better than the great big things. I can't see. Let's just turn it around. Yeah, that looks quite nice. Now these have got prongs on the end. I don't want those on. So I'll stick one in there at that, just at this small height. I'll bring it to the front so it's, you can see it. I wonder if they bend. I've had these a while, but I don't really use them. Not that I don't like them. It's just that to my designs that I do, they don't always fit in unless it's Halloween or or perhaps a Christmas wreath, and I want a bit of woody effect in. I need something there. Can I get this long piece of fern in? If I take those off and put picks on those. Oh, here's my cat. So to all you new subscribers who subscribed over the weekend, this is my cat, Marley. He is naughty. He loves to chew my things. And he always sits in front of the camera where you can't see. That's if you've looked at some of my... Here we go, look, you see? Where I can't work. It doesn't allow me to work. Oh, you see, I can't see because of him. I just want to see. Yeah, I'm going to push that one through there. So, a lot of you already have met him. Yes? Oh, a naughty boy. Are you a naughty boy? Let's lift that one up slightly. So I've placed that one through there like that. See, that is my boundary. Where the conifers are around here, that is my boundary. I don't want to go further out. You got your bed over there. Go and lie on your new bed. Don't you dare, young man. Start chewing them. I'm going to put picks on these that I've just pulled off. And again, all I do is just dip the wire into my glue pan, put it in the bottom of the fern, and then just wipe any excess glue off. Can you move your bum? I tried getting him in last night at midnight. I was shouting. You know what? I could see him. He was sat on top of my shed roof as I was on the stairs window, shouting him, and he was just sat there staring at me. And I kept shouting him for a good 10 minutes. He wouldn't move. He wouldn't move. He just sat staring at me like as though he's just saying, keep shouting me, Mum, but I'm not coming in. You know how you naughty kiddies when they're younger, you want them to come in for tea, your teenagers, and they don't. That's how he was. Right, I've got my crocodile fern. Now I know there's 3. Don't you chew. So I think I want, I don't know, probably one coming out here. Yeah, I'm going to put one there, which is a thinner bit. That's much thinner, so we'll use that one. It's not got as many leaves on. So I had my Gorilla Glue sticks arrive. I usually buy them in 75 packs, but the 75 packs weren't going to come till November. Like I've said many times, my Amazon warehouse is only up the road where they pack all the orders and send them out. 5 minutes away from where I live, and it was going to take till 19th of November. That's ridiculous. See, here I go again. Moan, moan, moan. But it is, guys. That is ridiculous. So I had to order so I looked at the 30 pack and it said arrives tomorrow. So why can the 30 pack arrive tomorrow but the 75 ones can't? They're going to take over a month. Well, 6 weeks. Strange. Right, I'm going to place that there. Some of these foliage that I'm placing in may be slightly hidden once the florals get put in, but these will also act as good filler foliage as well. So I'm placing them in to also act as filler foliage in case, well, once the florals are in. I don't put too much glue, especially when I've got moss, on the bottom of the stems here when I dip them in, because if you put too much glue on and then you insert it into your oasis, it will stick to the moss before it goes into the oasis. So the majority of it will be on top of the moss, because the moss will stick to it and it will hold it there as you're pushing in. So I don't put a lot of glue on, especially when I've got moss. I try to just be careful of that. Let's have a look, some white. You see, I don't know with the white. I'm going to put that there. I've got one son, my youngest son, who's off of work today. He's poorly now. He's got a cold. Oh my gosh. He went to watch football, or soccer as the Americans call it, yesterday. He went with his dad, because obviously my husband is his stepdad. This is my second marriage. And he came back, sniffles, with a bit of a temperature. He didn't feel well. He got up this morning, rang in work and told him that he's not coming in. And it really sounds awful. You know when you've got a bad fever? He sounds like that, bless him. So, again, I'm going to be sticking things to the piping, not always going into the oasis. So I'm using my variegated ficus. And I'm going to just, no, it's glue. Naughty boy. I'm sticking that in. Go and lie on your bed. So we decided, yes, my cat, to stay out all night. Let me just have a look how that sits there. That actually looks quite nice there. So yeah, I counted all my variegated ficus stems to see how many I'd got. I thought with the ones being delivered, I'd have about, no. You're not. I know what he wants. He wants to sit on my lap. No. So 36 I ordered stems, and the ones that I had left, and then it came up to, what was it, 53 stems of variegated ficus. Oh, that won't last long. I said that to my husband. That won't last long at all. So I want to bring one down here. So I'll glue that onto the pipe through here. I just need to see where I could put them. Let me bend that a little bit to make it look more natural. Like that. So where could I put that? Here? Or here? There. And I've got the ones at the back with this conifer. Let's get it in there. I don't want the conifer to be left by itself. So from the top view, that is how it looks. Now I can see a stem at the bottom here. So I'm just going to turn it upside down, guys. I don't want that showing. And there's one there too. Oh, mind you, that one's gone into the oasis. So that's how it's looking if I haven't squashed everything from your top view. Oh, do I have to get rid of you today? Oops, a daisy. Oh my good gracious me. So we'll use this last little bit. Now where can we put this? So we've got one under there. I think one may need to come here. I'm not just having it like flat. As you can see, we've got this height here, but with this one, it's going to be up and down, up and down. I'm trying to match the shape of our piping, where it's not just flat down, one level. It's up and down the swirl. That's what I'm trying to mimic with the flowers and the foliage and everything, where it's all up and down and all around, to try and mimic the same shape as our piping. Take that off. Let's see if I get that one through there as well. That should be able to go into the oasis. Oh my good graciously. Yeah. And I'll entwine that as well in there. Let's just see if any glue has come off. There we go. I don't know which way to put it. I didn't even move it forward because of the cat. Right, I'm going to hold back with the ficus for now. I don't know why I bought 3 stems out. Now we've got our Dusty Miller. For one stem, I got this from Dunhelm. One stem, £4.50. Now that's a lot. I can get that off my wholesaler for £2. So I think I must have got this when I was in need of it urgently. Because that's the only usual case that I go to Dunhelm, because I know they've got lovely flowers at the last minute thing. So £4.50. Look at that, guys. So that's expensive for one stem. And one stem, if I haven't chopped away, yeah, I think I've chopped away on it. But yeah, you don't get much more than what you've got there on one stem. So for £4.50, I think it's quite a lot of pennies. But it must have been a last minute thing for me to buy it, especially at £4.50, because I'm a bargain hunter. And prices like that, for one stem, I don't usually pay. Not if it's just for, you know, something like when I know I can get it much cheaper. I'm just trying to figure out where to put these so that looks nice sat there. Or could I put it under there? So what would I attach it to? Oh, there's some there. So I'll place that under here. I can see a bit of oasis. So we'll attach it into the oasis. Just slightly lift it up. I don't know what's on with that. Where's my scissors? I'm taking this little bit off because it's got something green on it, and it's not got the full coverage of the like the Dusty Miller, like the lamb's ear. It's got something where it's not been covered, so I've taken that off. So I've put that on this side in there. Now we're coming to what we've got, just these. Oh, I've got one spare here. I think they've maybe look better around the side than on the centre, if anything. But I'm going to chop them up. I'm going to get the most usage out of them. And they are connected. There's a little, because it's hard to show you when there's here in the middle. That stem is connected to that stem. And that's how they come with, for, you know, transit purposes. So you just pull it off and then pull the other one off of that side. Like I say, it's just to hold them together while they're in transit. That's all. Nothing more. So let me take that little bit down. So let's place. Right, we've got one there. I'm just going to turn it around. I think one might look nice here. I'll just place that down there. I can get it in and bend it slightly. Just to intermingle with the crocodile fern. So I've got 1, 2, so I need one on this side. I'm going to place that actually. So if you've got any old piping, guys, oh, hang on to it. Oh no, that doesn't go in very well. And make something like this, an abstract arrangement. Or if you've got an old Hoover, that would also work. An old Hoover that you know no longer need, and you're going to take it to the skip or something like that. Hold on to it. Well, just remove the pipe. I'm not sure about that. It's not sitting very sturdy. So I'm going to take it out again and cut it shorter. So yeah, on your old Hoovers, take your piping off and then get rid of the rest of the Hoover. We'll do that. Let's have a look. It's sitting there. Now what's that? Again, I don't want no bits sticking out, just floating. I don't mind if they go obviously going into the oasis. Like that. That's. Let me take that one back out. I'll cut it shorter so it doesn't show. And we'll place it back in just there. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Again, I may add some more. I'm going to hang on to those. I may add some more. Let me get rid of my cat because he's not going to keep here. So I'm going to pause. I keep pausing every time I do videos. It's my cat. I keep saying I'm going to ban him. So I'm going to put him in the house. One moment, guys. Oh, that's that. I had to carry him out. It wouldn't go. My son's also just come in before I started the video. He just made me another cup of coffee. I've told him I hope it's not as bad as the other one. And he brought me a couple of biscuits in. Well, a couple of 3 biscuits. We all know the size of biscuits, guys. I think he's been a bit stingy here. Now that isn't very big. It's about the size of a £2 coin in British money. But, excuse me, they're lovely. Right. Oh, I hope this isn't as horrible as the other one. I've made him take the other one away. I've made him do his washing. I don't do it for him. Right. I don't want those now. Oh, he's let the blooming cat out again. He's scratching on the door. Oh. Righty, now I think I'm going to use just one of these because I'm using all 3. It's too much. Too much, too big. Oh, they're beautiful. I'm just going to cut it down at this length to start with. I'm going to save that for in case if I've got some flowers and they haven't got the stem, I'll use those for a stem, especially if they're bigger ones and the bigger head. No! Oh gosh. So, do I place, I think I want to place that here. With it being big, I want to place it up there. It's like the focal point, as I've spoken about before. So, I think, yeah. I'm going to take that off and I'm going to put a pick on that because it's too, it won't go all the way in. Because I don't want it extremely high. So we'll place that in the tube at the top. So if I'm going to just place it forward, well, turn it round, should I say. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. Oh my giddy aunt. How wonderful is that? So let's glue that leaf on. And then I shall cut it and use this as a little filler around here. You'll be surprised how much you can get in such a small little area. I've got another one here, so we'll do the same with that. I will get anything and everything. I'm not like that in the house. Everything's got its own place. Again, you've seen me on here. I don't like mess. I'm like that in the house. I'm constantly moaning at everybody. Especially when they walk through and they've got the boots on, work boots, and they just don't take into consideration the muck off of the boots and the trailing it throughout the house. Oh, I go crazy. Let me just lift that one slightly. Oh, isn't that different? I've got a feeling I've dropped something. Oh, I must have dropped that another day. I might put that in. No. I thought I heard something rub against the arrangement in front. Right, let me get the white in. We want to see the white at the front. So I'm going to just place these to start with. I'll just see where. I might have one up leaning there. Oh, I can hear him crying. Let me just place. Do I place it through there? Oh, that's nice. So I'm going to keep that one there for definite. Just do I push one? I'm going to place one in there as well. I'm going to just push it in there, through in between the crocodile. So I may want this one come in here. Or do I place it down here for a floral at the bottom? I need something white down here. I don't want to leave. Sorry, I'm looking, it's the positioning. Right, I'll put that one there. So I'll just place that there so I know where it's going. So what I'm going to do is the positioning, because if I had that here, there's no triangular position. and I'm looking for the triangular position. But if I place that here, then there's the bottom of the triangle leading to the top. Again, I haven't placed these in yet, but you know, the flat part of the triangle going to the point. That's what I'm trying to look for. So I think that needs to go there. So as you can see, like that. That's how it looks better. I mean, I have got other flowers. I could get all the white ones out. So let's place these in first. I'm going to go through here and just stick it. I'm going to push it through, and then I'm going to take off the excess. Oh, I've got glue on my leaf. Stem. What's come through. Like that. And just lift it slightly up so you can see more of the head. In fact, I'm going to glue it in again. I'll show you in a moment, guys. I have to keep remembering that there's nothing through the piping, so I've got to remember not to have the stems as long. So then that one. Why is that moving? Let's get some glue to prevent it from moving. And this is another thing, if your flowers are moving around the top on the inside, I will put glue just around it and then push it back down to glue it on. I will just wait for that one to dry slightly. Let's put this one in. Now right, this one's okay because not as long. I can push this into the oasis. Oh, I've got glue on me. Let's excuse me. So I've placed that one there and then that one there. And this one's going to go in the centre. Right, it's still moving. So I think I'm going to have to put a bit of thicker glue around it. Take that one off and redo it. I should have put my glue gun on, I forgot. Right. Oh my gosh, I pulled it. Oh my God graciously, I pulled it out. There. Gosh almighty. Now that should hold. Yeah. So I'm going to place this one in the centre, looking like it's going through the crocodile fern. Again, I'm not having that one too high. I want it to sit within the crocodile fern. Just manipulate those. Let's just have a look. Now, do I need to bend it slightly forward? So I have that now, like that. See, there's the glue. Look at this. Oh, look at that, how easy that is. It's easier than having it on the skewer, because that gets all stuck up full of glue. Oh, coffee. Let's taste this, guys. That's better. Oh. Right. Now, do I make a clump with 3? That's the case. I need to tilt this head slightly. Or do I use a small peonies? Oops. Oh my good gracious me. Or do I use the duck egg for a different shade? I'll turn it round. Oh God, no. Oh gosh, no. That looked awful. I'm not using these. Let me show you. I'll place those 2 in. That looks awful. That just doesn't sit with the actual arrangement. So even if I had them here, I mean, look at that. That just, I was going to place them like that. That just doesn't, you know, doesn't look right. So they're coming out. Let me see about the white leaf. I'm going to cut one off. Because I never know whether to keep them, well, on this occasion, I don't know whether to keep it long or just snip away. Well, that brightens it up. Or do I just have one leaf on the side? Gosh, guys, you could... Or maybe at the back. Oh, at the back looks quite nice. Don't you think? Just sit in there. Obviously, I'll bring it slightly down a little bit. Let's take that bottom one off. Let's try that one in. And again, if it doesn't look right, I will remove it. Oh my good. Turn the leaves around. Right, let's see. I'm going to place that. Lean it slightly forward. I'm taking this off and repositioning it. These will turn around. You know how you get some leaves on your stems that you just have to twist and they'll move? You can twist them into, if they're, you know, facing backwards. For some reason, these don't do it. So, yeah, it sets the colour from, you know, off of the blue sunflower. I think it was that what was looking a bit dark and drowny. Now let's just pull one of these, because I've got some oddments attached to this. So let's try and get one of the oddments out. There we go. Because I need wispy bits. I need something that's not big and, you know, bold. So that's why I'm trying to think of where to place. Again, I've not done one of these, so this is new to me. I have to think. Get my thinking head on. Yeah, I knew I'd find somewhere just popping out. I don't want to overload this. Again, my favourite word. I want to just stick it to the piping. Oh my goodness, let me have a look at something else, guys. For some reason, I'm just not happy. I don't know whether to get a bigger poppy or a different style of poppy or a daisy. But I will. See, I've got these little daisies with baubles on. Or do I get... No, I've got... I'll bring those along. I've got the grey roses as well. That might look nice in it. Da, da, da. Oh, I'm going off on song again. You tell I've been to choir at weekend. Oh, it was great. Our singing managing director was saying that on Thursday she needs soloists. I put my head down, as I said, trying to avoid it, but I put my head down. And she said she wants some soprano first, which is what I am, and the majority of the other ladies are, you know, no disrespect, you know, a bit more mature in their age, and they won't do it. And she's looking at like me, because I'm the only, I think me and another lady, we're the only ones who are slightly much younger, me and Karen. So she's looking at us, and I know Karen's very shy. I'm not shy, but I just don't like people glaring at me, focusing on me. So she says, and I'd like you to turn up at 6:15 on Thursday for the solo parts. So I'm just thinking, oh yeah, of course, yeah. And my friend who I sit next to, Julie, she was like, are you going to go for it? And I went, shh, because I didn't want the musical director to hear her say it. I thought, oh no. So I said to her, why don't you? She went, oh no, not me. So why does everyone seem to think that I'll do it? I can't get that in my head. Definitely, I'm taking that out. I'm putting these roses in. They're like a bluey grey. And I think they'd look better. I think they'd look better sat like that, because I've also got these colour lilies in an aqua greeny blue. Now, do I bring these in the centre or one at the back? Let's have a look at that for a start. Or one leaning out, should I say, not right at the back. No, it looks lost behind the sunflower. I need to start bringing flowers over this side. I want to. Yeah, I'm going to put those there like that, because I keep focusing on doing things around here, and that's why this is virtually still bare. But again, I'm trying not to cover up the piping. So I don't want to use and cover all the moss that's in the centre. I want to be able to still see the moss. See, this is a totally different arrangement to what I'd usually do. Well, not usually. Oh, that one's in. Where everything's focal is all in the centre. Again, like I said at the beginning, this is just here, there, up, down. I think I need something because they've not got much. Yeah, let's get one of those there. The Astrantia, and I'm going to place that hanging slightly over there. And I've got a little single one, so we'll place Astrantia with all the roses. Now, do I put the small single one there? Yeah, because I don't want, again, to fill that space. Again, I'll turn it around, everybody. I just want that to just sit beautiful like that. I've been looking at some Lysianthus. My wholesaler's not got none in. And I've been looking at other places for it. Oh my gosh, they cost a fortune. I know they're a beautiful flower. There was one of a few of my favourites when I did fresh flowers. They are absolutely outstanding. I think for one stem, and honestly, let's see, have I got anything equivalent to it? You probably get about 2 heads on it with the little buds, and that was £5.60. I thought, you are kidding. I am not paying £5.60. I'm not putting these in, guys, they're too big. I am not paying £5.60 just for 2 heads on one stem. No. As much as I love the Lysianthus, and I'd love to put them in my arrangements, it's the cost of them. If I can find somewhere where they're cheaper and still look good quality, then I will get them. But at the price they are at the moment, guys, that is extortion. Again, I'm a bargain hunter. I know some people will say, but if you want quality and you want things to look exquisite, you will go for the quality of the flowers. There's nothing wrong with my flowers, and they're cheaper. They're all silk and they're all good quality. I've heard that saying many a times, and I disagree. I don't think I want to place too much of this in. Let's push this up. I'm just trying bits and bobs, guys, because again, I've never done one of these. I just want to see what sits and what fits. Because again, I don't want to be placing things in and then they look silly. I think I'm gonna have to order some. Mind you, I've got quite a few of these. See, I'm trying my hardest to not hide. I could do a different one to this. Where it's just all in the centre so you can see all of it. Now, can I be honest with you guys? I'm doubting myself. I'm being honest. As much as I've put in, I am doubting the way it's looking, the way it's turning out. I'm not very fond of it. And I think it's around here that's let me just cover See, now this is where you'll see whether can you see here? Too much going off. It's starting to hide this. By me just doing that, perhaps that, with it being in the centre, may look better. Again, each to their own. But I think I'm right. Let me just fluff those up again. It's too much. It is too much. So this, again, when you're in doubt, take it out, guys. And I am in doubt with that. And I'll show you, once I've taken them out, if I can, what I mean. Now this is where, like I say, I don't cut and edit. I want you to see how I rectify things. You're going to say I'm right because now you can see the shape. So I'm going to pull that one out. And I'm going to pull that one out. Oh my good gracious me. Now let's have a look here. Now I'm not so fussed about this one here because it looks like it's coming away from the sunflower. Or do I? No, I'm in doubt again. So guys, this needs something. So now, if I turn that around, don't you think that's better, guys, that you can actually see it? You can see this. It was, one moment. Oh my good gracious me, my doorbell. Oh, no. I really wanted to do this today without being disturbed. It's not the cat, it's the delivery. Oh, I shouldn't moan. One moment. Oops, the daisy. Hey, I'm back, guys. Yeah, it was a delivery for me. It was some more wreaths that I ordered. And the cat's come back. Anyway, let's crack on. Oh, I hate being disturbed. Because I just want to do a full video and show you guys. And then I just get disturbed. My youngest son went and couldn't answer the door because he was in the bathroom being sick. What a day. Again, like I said, by taking those out, again, I wanted to show you if I was in doubt, you know, my saying take them out. So I'm going to just keep the things in the centre because I really do like this shape and I want to keep it. So we're going to keep those. I did get, on the way in as well, some different little smaller roses and the odd one peony and hydrangea what's got a bit of lavender on, and I thought that might look nice as well. I do want to, let's see, some of these are glued, well these have all got glue on, so I will remove the glue. I usually wash them, but that would have just taken a bit of time. That's very unprofessional of me because I do state that I like to wash them off. So I'm going to use my fingers to get the glue off. Oh. So, right, now I know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to place a bit of conifer in. Oh, I've got a house full of poorly people. The old wives' tale is if you're sick, have some dried toast. So I've just informed him to have a bit of dried toast. So he's going to see if he can keep that down. He had all intentions of going to work this morning. He got out of bed and he went dizzy, and he just couldn't do it. His legs went like jelly. So, and again, he's got a cold or fever. He talks like his nose is all blocked up. Right, that's what we've done. I feel that's much better. I'm not going to place the lilies in. I've had a look. And I don't really... They don't sit well with the shape of the arrangement. Oh, got my other cat on the roof now running around. You can hear. So let me just take a quick peek. Yes. I can't see where I put things. Oh, there we go. So let's just take one of these. I don't think I'm going to have to wash those. Again, I don't like the idea of them not being washed. I'm going to place that one just with a bit of lavender popping out, not much. You can't see it too much. Where's the other one? We'll get that. Now let's see where we can put that one. No. No. There. So I'm going to have to extend this because they're not very long. They're only on a small stem on the bunch. So I want to extend it slightly. So I'm using the same colour corsage tape as what the stems are. Right, let's get a bit of glue. And I want to just pop that through there. You see now that brown twig looks quite nice, as you can see, just popping up there. So I did take some more of those out. Yeah, I'm going to place that one there, but this one's going to need to be extended. I should just get all my tapes out. I've had to start a new brown one because I've used the other one. I can't see where it starts. Is that it? Let me cut it. Right, so brown. So again, I'm just placing that near the top. Covering the top of the actual wire stem itself. So you can't see none of that showing at the top either. I'm going to just pop that one in. And then just slightly bend it. Like that. I want to put all three in if I've got the other one. Can't see where it is. Is it still in there? 1, 2. Did I get 3 out? Oh my good gracious me, what a day. I'm sure I did. Oh, it's in there, look. But I want one. Wonder if a bigger one would look nice in. I think that one looks quite pretty. Let me take these bits off that join them in transit. Oh my goodness. I don't want it showing too much. I just want it popping through. That's better, like that. Now then, do I add one of those? I need something that, no, too many. I don't want the lighter blue because I've been looking at the lighter blue and it's a bit too much. I'm just going to lean that in. Or do I lean that over? You can barely see it there. Let's go in there. Let me take this glue off of this one as well. Or was the other one longer? Yeah, that was longer. So let's do that one. We will get there. We will get there. I'm not one to give up. Again, I don't like putting an head in it because then you can see that I make mistakes as well. And I want you to also see how I rectify it. Oh, I want that standing upright. A bit more. That's better. So, do I place one there? No. So something amiss here. No. I'm going to keep trying till I find the solution. No, that's in the way. Now let's see. I think that's too big. I have a single one. Let me cut that one down, guys. I'm going to just place this in. I just want to see how it's going to sit. No. So I need something. I need a floral. Let me put. I think I've took the lily out. So let me put this other lily in. I'm just trying to fill that space here. But I need the right flower to be able to sit it there. I don't want something too big that's going to take this sunflower away. So I need to have it so then that starts doing the same thing. I'll go quiet, guys. It's because I'm busy concentrating on placement. No, I don't want nothing there. Now this is confusing me. I need something. Don't want anything too big. Just fluff that out a little bit. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. That's better. I knew I'd get it. Now all I'm going to do is just sit that one there. So it's like that now. So that's covering that space. I've got itchy ear. So do I bring something around the back as well, just to sit and fill a bit of the gap in at the back? Yes. So how long is that? So that's going to need a pick on it as well. Green. Oh, he's gone quiet now. It's probably because I've let him back in and I've said to him, be good. Imagine that don't usually work. So let's get that one in. And I'm going to place this one just there around the back, so it's got something at the back. So if that's the case, that on the back, did I get another one out? No, I don't want that. How about one more of these colour lilies? Yes, I can see it straight away. Yeah. Push it a bit in. Again, I don't want too much. As you can see, I've got the movement now at the back. So I was looking when I was sat here whether to put some seed heads in, because usually I like movement. I really do. I've got something amiss here. So let's just see by bending one of these back over and pushing it up and cut it off. Yes. Oh, these colour lilies are my best friend. They help me out a lot. There. That's it, guys. Just those small little bits. And I knew that that's all what was needed, something tiny. I may just put, because I've got that conifer there, just this last piece of fern. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to need a fern in. I'm going to have to put that in. just to finish, so having something a bit more wider behind the calla lilies. Again, I'm pushing it quite far in. I don't want it sticking out too much. But I do have a feeling that I should extend that. That's sunflower, guys. So, let's softly pull it out. Now, I did have that bit of stem from it that I cut off. Brown. So I'm going to attach some of it back on. I just want to elongate it slightly. It looked like it started sinking within the flowers. So again, I'm just going to wrap some corsage tape back around it. I'm going to cut that there. Now let me just see how high I want that. Yeah. Place that in a different area. I don't place it back in the same hole. Oh, nearly pushed it too far down. Just tilt its head slightly. Why do I feel something's amiss? It's the height of it, how it's sitting. That's what's bothering me. Definitely. Oh my good gracious me. We will get this sorted. Again, I've not done one of these before. It was the last minute thought. So I'm trying to use my knowledge and experience. I'll just bend that slightly. See, now it's not that I'm doubting it, I'm thinking I've placed it wrong. Just removing the glue. Excuse me. Yeah, it needs to go there. It needs to go there, guys. I had it here. It needs to go above the rose. Excuse me. So let's get it back in. I'm going to just slightly tilt the head. So what needs to go there? See, as soon as I move something, I can see another issue. That's it. Look at that. Just by putting something like that in. Let me see how long the stem is. Yeah, it's long enough to go in. Yeah, just by putting something so simple. But then gives you that finishing touch. Now I'm going to, let me get my little box of oddments. I'm going to just grab some things like salal or ruscus or things like that. Just to cover that top of that piping that I've put the sunflower in, because I can see the oasis. Gosh, have I run out of salal? Oh my goodness, that can't be true. Oh my goodness, guys, I think I may have. What's that? Yes. Gosh, I've run out of my own minutes of salal. My lifesaver. Oh, I keep missing it. Right. I've got some lambs here that I've chopped off really low, and that would do perfect for sitting in there. So if I can just see where I want that to sit. Put little pieces around the bottom. Just to give it, and plus it's a nice light colour, so that will help greatly. Put a piece here. That's not going down as far as I'd like. Put a piece here as well. Oops, I keep tilting it. Let's have a look. Have I got one more piece of that? I know. Cut that little bit of dusty miller to sit there. Let's cut that shorter. Use it all. I want it to go there. That's better. Much better. I'm happy with that at the back. Just spread it. See, now that's just covering the back, look, just here. And then I've put some at the bottom as well here to hide the little bit of oasis in the pipe. So let me shift all this. These need washing, so I've put these on the end of my bench so I can wash those. They can go back. And they can go back. Oh my goodness. So we'll put those over there. Get rid of my tools. Got all glue all over my glue gun where it's dripped. So let me just have a proper look. No, I think that needs to be extended up, that other lily, because it's sunk too far down. So before we finish, let's extend it. I'm ever so fussy. I know this you may think, oh my gosh, what a terrible video today. I'm ever so sorry. But again, I've not done one of these because I've never even thought about doing one with piping. It's a first for me, so now I know, you know, the next one will probably be much, much quicker and much better. I mean, this is where I doubt myself, thinking it's not good enough. So we all have his doubts. That's better. There's something there now. Oh, you see, this is where it starts. I move things. Where's that last little one I had on that bunch? Oh, I can't find it now, guys. Oh, here it is. So I'm going to place that in. And place that there. Just cover that edge, because I can see through it. And I just go around and just check. Oh. Right, yes, I'm happy now. So, after all of that and all the disturbances, my good gracious me, guys, I apologise. I'm so sorry for the interruptions again. I should stop ordering and tell them to do night delivery instead. And then I wouldn't have to keep stopping the video. So, let's just talk about it. Out of a piece of piping, outdoor piping, what my husband used when we connected the electricity, just so it wouldn't get wet, to keep it dry. It chose a lovely colour. And I twisted it within each other, in and out, and then attached it with a tie wrap or a zip tie by piercing a few holes in to the actual piping. And also I placed it on a tray underneath and just pierced an hole in the tray there and attached that around. If you wish, you could also get a leaf. Oops, I can see a little bit of glue. You can also get a leaf to cover up any mechanics. Can't get that out. I know what will. One moment, guys. So yes, you could do that, and to cover it up. But because it's so pale, you can barely see it, and plus you can't see it underneath here where it's attached. So that is the piping. Again, you don't have to have this colour, you can have any other colour. And then in your tray, just place some oasis and cover it with moss. And then the flowers of your choice. You could even spray this, I guess. I may try a bit to see if it takes to any spray. It should do. And then just do a design in it. Again, that's the first one I've ever done, so I guess it's okay. Different, very different, and perhaps look nice in other colours as well. Probably plain white, and just use that as a different colour here, just for the bottom. So, but again, just take into consideration if it is coloured to match in with the flowers. That's the reason I've done this colour, because of the colour of this piping. And I mean, if you had black, you know, I guess you could do it in any colour, or even white, because black and white go with anything. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, and again, sorry for all the interruptions where I'm having to stop and start, and my cat again, as I say, and oh, he heard. So if you've got any piping from your Hoover or from a fish tank that you've had for your pump, or even for a little pond you've had, or and you've got rid of it, or brought a new pump, use the piping off there, or any flexible piping that you may have. You can get it cheap enough from any hardware stores. It's not really too expensive, even if you just buy a small amount of it. So, and then again, like I say, just place in your floral and make something just totally different. This is where I try to think outside the box. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for your super messages for my husband. Again, as I say, it's very heartwarming, and I'm glad I'm back. Really glad I'm back. I've missed you all, and again, let me know in your comments what days that you think would be easier for me to do a live. And I know some people say, well, it's not up to us, it's up to you. But no, I like to take in consideration, again, as I say, my subscribers and when they're free, or, you know, anything like that, to do the videos and to chat away. As you know, I love chatting. So, you know, if you just let me know, especially like, you know, you guys in America, again, because I know that you're 4 or 5 hours behind the UK time. So if I did it at 10 o'clock in the morning, you'd still be in bed. So I want to try and get, no, you're not going on my lap. I want to try and, you know, get it when you're all up, bright and early, or just slightly in the afternoon. So again, and I will do one, whether it's not this week, if it's not this week, it will be next, but I am going to do one because I've built up my confidence for this to the point where I'm saying to myself, I can do it. I know I can do it. So while I'm still in that mind frame, guys, let me know so I can just jump in at the deep end and do it, because I prefer to be jumped in at the deep end instead of slowly being introduced to it. I don't like that because then it makes me panic, or well, not panic, gets me nervous a bit more. So I like to be just thrown in at the deep end, get it done, and then once I've done it, I'll be fine for the next time. So all the best, everybody. And again, I apologise for the interruptions. I can't keep apologising enough because I just don't like letting you down. And I will see you again tomorrow for definite. And I hope you all have a good day and take care and stay safe. So from me and my naughty cat, my fur baby, as one of the subscribers called it, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.